Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a video here on Walmart. Haven't really talked about them a whole lot here on the channel. One of my favorite retailers. They just had the earnings today, and it looks like they had a great earnings. So I wanted to make a video about them. I've had them on my list here for a while and kept putting it off. But back to Walmart, ticker WMT. And here you can kind of see what it's done over the past year. It's had a couple dips in here. 118 went up to 152, dipped back down here in March to 127, and just been kind of going up since then. If you don't know what Walmart is, feel free to pause and go over that. They're getting more into the e-commerce, which I feel they kind of drug their feet in doing so, and keeping up with Amazon, but they should have done the e-commerce a lot sooner, but that's besides the point. But it's been around since 1945. For you dividend investors, they do have a 1.56 dividend yield, so not too bad for a stock that is pretty steady and appreciates. Average volume, we'll just call it 8 million and a $395 billion market cap. And great ratings on this one, 77%. I've always considered Walmart a buy. It's one of the Walmart and Costco is pretty much the only two places that I shop. Not 100% of the time, but a good majority, good percentage. Here's a picture of their earnings. Estimated at 121 per share, actual of 169 per share, so awesome earnings. So it looks like they beat. There wasn't too bad. Had a great quarter here. The last quarter, not so much, and this quarter has been really awesome for them as well. I don't feel you can go wrong with Walmart. Of course, like I showed you, there's dips you can buy. I don't know if I'd be buying it at these prices. I'd wait for it to come down, give it a day or two. But again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, so you'd have to do that on your own. But over here on MSN shows it as a buy. And like I said, earnings here just came out today, so. Big retailers like Walmart, Macy see shoppers back in stores, and this is just 2 hours ago. So the pandemic is lifting. The mask mandates are going to expire here soon, at least where I'm at on the 25th of May. Can't wait for that. From what I've heard, each individual store can still require masks, but hopefully it goes away, so I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long wait. But back to Walmart. More Americans are starting to shop in stores again for everything from sports equipment to jewelry. Walmart and Macy's, Home Depot, as the 19 restrictions ease and the U.S. economy opens up. So hopefully that will get the stock market to moving again like it was, and we'll see what happens with all that. But visits to Walmart and Home Depot stores in April grew by 21.7% and 23.6% respectively, and so everybody's getting out and about and looking forward to summer. And like I said, some of the mask mandates are being lifted, so that should definitely help. And whether you're positive or negative in regards to the vaccinations, that's another story, but a lot of people are getting vaccinated. Whether that makes a difference to you or not, I shouldn't say, but it doesn't really make me too much difference. I've been in Walmarts. I used to work in one, selling some internet services, and so I've been around it anyway, even without a vaccine. But anyway, the increased level of vaccinations boosted store traffic and encouraging signs of consumers move toward a post-pandemic lifestyle to start to spend more for in-person activities, travel, and events. And Walmart CEO Doug McMillon called out a similar trend, saying customers want to get out and shop. The company on Friday became the first major retailer to walk back its mandatory mask rule for shoppers, a move that is likely to encourage more store visits. And I was just in a Walmart over the weekend, and I just left my mask off just to see what happened, and nobody said anything, so I was kind of surprised. Kind of nice, so. But home building jumped up nearly a 15-year high in March, and so which is a good thing. Home Depot's been a good stock to have all of last year as well. And Walmart gets back to the basics in groceries, and this kind of goes over how they're going to have to claw their way back quickly, as groceries are a big moneymaker at Walmart. I shop quite a bit at Walmart outside of Costco, but two of my favorite ones. Between competition from Amazon, big box retailer peers, and traditional grocery stores, Walmart has a lot to worry about. Last quarter's results should help ward off at least one fear. The retailer on Tuesday reported better than expected earnings results. And feel free to pause and go over that information there for yourself. It just kind of goes over the growth. Kroger, Costco, Target, they've all had a great year. So Walmart jumps as Get Out and Shop Ethics spurs boosted forecast. And this has just come out 4 hours ago. So the shares of the retailer posted strong quarterly sales growth and boosted its profit outlook, an impressive feature after facing a difficult comparison with last year's pandemic fuel stockpiling. Comparable sales increased 6% for Walmart stores in the U.S., excluding fuel, compared with an expected 2% gain, according to estimates compiled by Bloomberg. None of the Walmarts that I go to have fuel. If you get fuel at your Walmart, go ahead and list that in the comments and where you're from. That would be interesting. I get all my gas at Costco, so feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. This kind of goes over the sales, so you can kind of see the growth here and major growth here. So, very interesting chart, pre-pandemic and right at the beginning of the pandemic. Walmart advanced 2.4% to 142.20 at 10:05 a.m. in New York after climbing 4.1%, the most intraday since September. The shares had declined 3.6% this year through Monday. And again, go ahead and pause and go over that information there for yourself. Walmart takes the unusual step of raising its outlook in first quarter earnings report. Walmart took into account the first quarter results on how they're shaping for the second quarter so far. And again, kind of some of the same information that we've already went over. So as you can see, Walmart's up and Amazon's down a little bit for the day. Amazon's usually up and down. It just kind of depends on the day and what's going on. So Walmart now expects a full year earnings per share growth in the high single digits versus previous guidance in a slight decline. Walmart U.S. compatible sales growth is expected to be in the low single digits, excluding fuel. And like I said, we don't have any fuel at any of the Walmarts here in Omaha. They do at Sam's Club, but I don't shop at Sam's. I shop at Costco, so And again, feel free to pause and go over kind of some of the same information there over here to Reddit. So all these have had great years. Home Depot, Walmart, Target, Lowe's. Over here to StockTwits. Customers want to get out and shop, and I think everybody's tired of being home, staying home, and everybody's ready to get out. Even being inside Walmart's, different Walmarts for the last year, there's still been lots of people out shopping, even during the pandemic, so some more upgrades, value play. I want to add more. Glad I'm holding Walmart. So I have Walmart in the retirement account. I don't have any here in Robinhood, and this has got great ratings here. So currently at 142.21, strong buy. Projection of 164.56 with a 15% upside, high of 180, low of 141. So like I said, I don't have any here in this particular account. I have two different retirements. I have Walmart in there, and I just let them sit and do their thing and collect the dividends. Or I think one I have set up on drip, and one I just don't have it set up on drip. And but it's a long term for me until somebody proves me wrong. I'll continue holding it, probably 5 to 10 years at least. So kind of depending on what Amazon does. But that is all that I have for Walmart. Like I said, if you have Walmart, go ahead and leave that in the comments along with your cost basis and any other information that you have on Walmart. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.